So I figured that my ranged weapon, I'm thinking that I'm going to have like sort of a handheld version of Gino's guns from Mario RPG.
Okay.
Nice.
So could I have like say like his finger shot? Could that be like a spread gun? Could I? Is there any way I could shoot all three of these pair of Goombas at once?
Take off 3 FP or something like that.
All right, I'll do that. Now, what is that roll gonna be?
3 times. Roll your basic shooting text.
That's
You hit 1.
successes.
Hit the first one. Roll again. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Go. Next. Last one.
3.
Yeah. You hit all of them. You do 6 damage to all these Goombas, and they fall.
Nice.
You get the impression you've inflicted the sleep status on.
Oh, I knocked him.
Sleep status.
Picked
All
up
right.
this number over in Rosetown. Does good work.
Oh,
Rough,
I hear the
rough.
weather's nice there this time of year.
Yeah.
All right.
The
So
arrows
this purple.
are
no, it's
beautiful
yellow.
in the morning.
This yellow one can't do anything special, so he's just going to use a shell shot. He's going to curl up into his little shell and try and strike your buddy Scruffy, since he's in the front ranks.
I'm just going to assume nothing of use will happen from this.
I'm gonna block it.
You're going to defense it?
I'm gonna.
What if you
defense
block it by swallowing his dumb shell?
All right, so it's going to be 2 successes.
Yeah, 1 success.
Nope. So they hit you. What's your defense again?
3.
All right, so his shell shot does 2 damage to you.
Okay, I will.
Does Scruffy at this point sort of roll off into a corner pocket?
No, I don't really notice.
He just rolls over the rest of us.
He just the shell kind of plinks off of the front of your teeth and bounces back.
Yep.
And now these 3 Goombas are gonna, in order, try and head bonk, shell shock, Charging Chica, and Snapjaw.
But I'm in the air, they can't reach me.
They can jump.
They can jump
They
attack
got
you.
ups.
They got ups, so that's 1 success
They
to
got
shell
ups.
shock.
Can I, as a reflexive defense, swallow it?
That would be like a
You can
counter.
counter. You got
Yeah,
to
that would be
counter.
a counter.
So
Yeah.
you could counter with any attack of your choice. All right, let's start with shell shock then.
Okay, I am. My tongue flies out to intercept it in midair,
All right,
and
you got 2 successes. Yeah, you're good.
and
You beat him and you do 2 damage.
hooray! He has been
Alright.
devoured.
Now Charging Chica.
So what are we saying for counter? It does the number of successes.
It does
as
the number
damage?
of successes as damage. yeah.
Okay.
4D and my defense.
No,
7.
a number of d6s equal to your defense value.
Yeah,
so
whatever your
3d6.
defense is, roll that number of d6s.
You defended the heck out of it.
You defended the heck out of it.
So
They
that's-
do no damage to you because
You did a
That's,
perfect
uh,
defense.
you did
Because I
perfect
fly,
defense.
I'm the best.
All right, and the last one was Snapjaw.
Mhm.
You've got 3 defenses again, 3 hits against you.
Damn. What the hell?
I mean, you've got 3 successes against
Okay, I
you.
thought you...
So roll either defense or dodge.
Well, my dodge is better, so that's 3d6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Nope.
I
You get
missed.
hit.
Oh,
So they're going to do 4 damage to you. Oh wait, what's your defense again?
My defense is 2.
Yeah, they're going to do 4 damage to you. All right, and next it's my turn again. Nice. So the purple one, he seems like he's a little more on the ball. He's the leader. He's the one who initially pickpocketed you guys and caused this whole mess. You see a little flower icon appear above his head.
Wait, we see this?
Oh, I mean, if you were looking at the video game screen, you see it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 successes against Scruffy.
Rough. Well, I guess I'm just gonna counter because it's super OP.
Counter is super OP. This one is counterable,
Okay.
because he's just coming at you.
Alright. I will counter with That's 3 successes,
One,
but
two,
it's
three.
also 2 rerolls.
2 rerolls. Hey, you can miss those
4
2
successes.
4 successes. So you countered. You notice a clash.
Yes!
Nothing happens.
But it's super intense looking.
It's super intense.
But it's super intense except for the fact that Scruffy didn't actually move. He
You
just...
get the impression that if you would have won,
Scruffy hasn't really moved this entire battle, in fact.
The shockwave
Alright.
is pretty cool though.
Yeah, it went. It was a big giant like Death Star explosion.
Yeah.
Shell shock.
Okay, so I am wondering if I can swallow the Goomba into an egg and throw the egg in the same turn.
I believe that's 2 separate turns.
Okay then, I shall swallow the Goomba, thus giving myself an egg.
1 to swallow and 1 to use a throw.
Yeah.
So that's all. That's your turn.
Yes, that is my turn. But just after I swallow him, I belch quietly and I say, "That is what you get for being a counter-revolutionary scumbag." And I just make a Nina face.
At your own
Fair.
stomach, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
All right, charging Chica.
Could I just hit them all with my bowling ball because they're all in a row?
Oh yeah, give me some more rolls. I'm gonna say that's a 3 FP move for sure. Chucking the bowling ball through
Wait,
one of
actually,
the.
my power is 7, but bowling ball gives me 1 more power, so it would be 8.
Let's see. You're gonna hit 1. You're hitting the front rank, so that's 4. Give me 4 rolls here.
Well, the first one hits for sure.
Well, the first one hits against the purple Koopa. So give me 3 more.
That's 2 successes.
Not good enough.
That's
Lots.
3 successes.
Yeah.
No,
the
that's
second
4
one-
successes.
Yeah, you got it. You get the second. One last one.
That's 1 success.
Oh. So you take out 1 Goomba and you do 7 damage to the Koopa.
Alright.
That is Scruffy.
Okay, that wasn't Scruffy. That was Chica.
No, it's up. It's up.
It
to
is now Scruffy. Well, I'm
Get him,
going to
Scruffy!
use...
That was an important plot line.
No, I was gonna leave it up to you guys, because I was just gonna use my Rampart ability that I made up for myself. When I use Rampart, I spend a turn. Whenever I spend a turn defending, my allies also get +1 to defense or speed when they defend until the start of my next turn. So my defense is so defensive that everybody else also defends.
Everybody else gets.
We form up behind Scruffy.
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
Scruffy, whenever Scruffy defends, he basically just gets in the way of attacks against his allies. So,
It's
I feel like
interesting,
we're
because getting in
not-
the way is also how he attacks.
so now until the end of my next turn, I get to roll double defense whenever I get attacked because I defended, and everybody else gets to add +1 to whatever thing whenever you get attacked.
Whatever they're doing to
Yeah,
stop.
except
damage.
counters, of course, because that's a
Counters
whole,
are already.
that's a
OP.
whole different bag of bananas.
All right, so you get the rest of your team gets +1.
Scruffy continues to not move this battle.
We're not even sure if Scruffy is awake. At
He's
this point.
unflappable. It is now the dead people's turn. They spend their turn.
I don't
being
think they're
knocked out.
dead.
They're knocked out. They're not.
They were given the business.
They
Given the
truly.
business,
they don't look like they feel like fighting anymore.
they give
They're
up.
knocked out. Yeah, they've given up. They're done. So Perry.
Alright, I'm gonna aim let's say a C sharp at
All right.
this purple Koopa.
The main one. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is just a
Is-
regular sort of.
Is C sharp the
Song
name
defense.
of your switchblade?
No, that's B sharp.
Oh, I like that. All right. Go for it.
Alright.
Oh dang! You
Um,
hit. You don't even need to re-roll though. He is defeated.
And well, okay, but that does like he
Mhm.
reduces the damage by 1, so that's 5, and then I
Yeah.
reduce it to 4.
He is defeated.
Okay, 1 FP back.
He got super hurt. He got hit for 7 damage and then he got hit for 4, so he's done.
Okay.
I think
It's
you're
like,
getting a lot of
avenge
valuable information about how much more defense you should be giving these guys.
Oh, what the wild.
Yeah, but these guys they're supposed to be mooks.
True.
They're Koopas and Goombas.
But they have glasses.
So unless you want me to go up another octave, I suggest you give up now.
Don't give up. This is our one chance to get off of this rock.
I'm just gonna take a little nap.
It's fine, guys. I mean, I'm just getting a head start on my vacation here. Gonna take a rest. Definitely don't give them back that ticket. They kind of... The Goombas and the last Koopa that's standing gives them the side-eye. But they're gonna keep fighting because their boss told them to. Snapjaw.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since I'm up here,
Mm-hmm.
what if I used my improvising skill to sort of juice up this cannon on top of Scruffy?
Yeah, you can do that.
I like that. So I get a +2 to that, and that's a smarts check.
Yeah.
So that's a 96.
Damn, you're really smart.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Sorry,
6.
I couldn't handle you all being on top.
How
of
much?
me.
How much
I had to
smarts did you? How much points did you put in smarts, and then how
I
much?
maxed out smarts.
So you had to max it out.
Wow. It's at 7, which is the highest the stack can go.
All right. Yeah.
All right, so I just fire.
1,
this-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 successes is enough to do anything that you feel like.
Okay, I'm just gonna just shoot a the. Oh, man, at that, what would it even do? It'd just be like a laser just cuts through all these guys.
Yeah. Which engagement are you aiming for?
The back row.
Okay, you're aiming for the back row.
Mm-hmm.
You successfully hit 2 of them. Well, I'll say you hit 3 of them. So you hit a Koopa and 2 of the Goombas.
All right.
Well, the other Goomba is in my stomach, so
Yeah, that's from this engagement. He's over here.
yeah.
I think
Well,
they
it'll
keep-
take.
I like it they separated into engagements like it's a Civil War battle or something.
They do. All right. Well, then you
What
hit
am I
all 3 of
rolling?
them. Give me what's your main attack stat?
Speed, which is 3.
So you get 6 damage on these 3 here, which is 5 damage on the yellow one, and these 2 Goombas are down. All right, you've officially lowered it down to you don't have very many enemies left to go. All right, well you see this
I tell these Goombas left over, hey, why don't you just give us that ticket and then go back to your...
I'm not scared of you. I'm a little bit scared, but I'm.
Wasn't the ticket with the Koopa? Couldn't we just
Yeah.
get it and leave?
I mean, you could. Somebody wants to use a steal ability to grab it out of his pockets while you're in initiative.
Well, I'm not
But this one here,
very stealthy.
I can probably do that.
you could probably do that.
I'm right on
He's
my feet.
been. He's going to use a. He's going to use a power shot.
Power shot?
Simple. Yeah, he's gonna. You see him revving up his turtle shell there. He's gonna hit all the ground-based enemies he can. Probably not gonna hit
Oh, no.
Scruffy, because he's super defensive.
He's...
Rough, rough.
Scruffy's just sleeping in the road.
So Scruffy gets 2 successes against him. I'm gonna say. Shell Shock, you got 2 successes against you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh, you get 4 successes against Snapjaw. Or no, Parry.
Parry.
Yeah.
Parry. And oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against Snapjaw.
Oh, I can't possibly...
Well, let's go in order.
Gracious.
All right, so Scruffy, what are you doing?
Rough, rough. I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. Scruffy, we all knew Scruffy was going to be good. Shell
Okay.
Shock.
Scruffy doesn't
I
even
am
know there's
going
a fight
to-
going on yet.
I am
You've got
trying
2
defending.
against you. Yeah. Alright, go for your defense.
You also get
Ah.
+1 from
Plus
Scruffy.
1, so roll
yes,
1
you're
extra
right.
1. Roll 1 extra 1, you have a chance.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
And you well, you hit 2 anyway, so what's your defense? But it also, yeah, re-roll.
Reroll 1.
So
I
you
did.
negate. What's your defense? Is 3?
My defense is 3.
So you 3 plus 2, it's 5. So you take 1 damage.
Okay.
Parry.
I roll to dodge. Get
Rolled
out behind
plus
the
one.
scruffy niff.
Roll to dodge plus 1.
Um,
One,
and
two.
yeah, and I specifically have +1 to dodge when
Yeah.
using someone bigger than me to.
So you
to
so you
avoid
have
the
plus
attack.
you have +2 from
Yeah.
Scruff.
Wow.
I that is.
Oh,
Two
that's the wrong.
successes.
That's the wrong thing. No,
Nope,
that's the
that's
wrong.
not.
That's the wrong. Thing.
I failed to
It's
dodge.
0 successes. Should have stuck
you
with the
get hit.
D4s.
I know.
D4s, it wouldn't have helped him anyway. So
Okay.
you take 6 damage. Unless
Talk about
That's still
with
reduced
your-
by my defense. My
it's
defense
still
is 1.
reduced. It's still reduced by your defense.
So I
fine.
take 5. Go to 7.
Now Snapjaw, you've got the worst situation out of all of them.
I mean, there's nothing I can do then.
All right, you get
Just
hit.
take the shot, Snapjaw.
You Snapjaw gets hit square in the face with a turtle shell. It does 6 damage minus whatever your defense is.
It
My defense
ricocheted.
is, so my defense is 4 this turn.
No.
No, it's
No.
You don't get a plus to that.
Oh, so it's
It's just
3.
like- yeah.
So you get 3
Take 3
damage.
damage.
I'm in danger mode, I think.
Uh-oh.
How much
Wait.
HP do you have? I can't see your bar. Oh, yeah. Well,
You're in.
Yeah, what did we
you're in
rule
danger.
as danger mode?
it's danger and what's peril?
Peril is always
Uh,
1.
Peril is always 1. Anyway, now it's these 2 Goombas who, they don't look like they're that special, and they don't look like they're too smart either. So let's do this. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's roll a D5 that doesn't exist.
Half of
See
it.
who's this
Imagine in your mind's eye a D5.
Who's it gonna hit? Oh, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snapjaw. Whoops.
Oh no!
Hooray.
Sorry,
Skip,
Snapjaw.
man.
Here you go. Here he comes. So that's 2 successes against whatever you're gonna do.
Yo, can I interject for a second?
Yeah.
I feel like, talking about like counters having a specialty, that
Yes.
because a piranha plant is just sort of biting upwards into the air, piranha plants should be good at countering attacks from above.
Oh, did you take that as your ability anyway? Because I remember we were talking about that.
Well, mine is fireball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought you used your fireball was was one of your PP buys.
Well, are they separate?
Yeah, every race has an ability, and Piranha Plant we home brewed, so we came up with whatever.
I thought I had to spend PP to get the racial abilities. I didn't know they were
Nope.
No, you
No,
beefed
you
it.
just get it. No, you
beefed
just
it.
get
You
it.
beefed
So your racial ability is +1 to counters, and right now
Okay,
you are facing down an angry Goomba head
Basically-
bonking.
so that
Sharp
means my counter is 4d6. That's 3 successes.
You get them. Reroll that 1. See if you can get all 4.
Okay.
Yeah, because in this one the number of hits
No.
does
The number of
actually
hits
matter.
actually matters. So you do 3 damage to the Koopa who was attacking you.
The
and take-
Goomba.
Nice.
The Goomba! I'm sorry.
So he just runs at me, and then I just
Goomba.
bite him in his dumb head, and he falls over.
He doesn't fall over, he just returns back to
But
it.
he cries and runs back.
He cries. He's like,
Oh.
ah.
And the audience is like, yeah, and they start throwing up. They throw a pan or something.
And this one's gonna be on Shell Shock.
Oh no! Whoa!
3 successes against Shell Shock.
Bloody hell!
Yeah.
Goomba wants it.
Goomba wants it.
Okay.
He said-
I'm
Goomba
gonna-
of the year.
Goomba wants to get in.
Goomba wants his.
You swallowed his brother.
I did. Well, speaking of which, could I counter with a coolness check to just scare him off?
Could you counter by spitting his brother back at him? It
Yes.
Well,
I
then-
will
them
allow
both.
this. Use your coolness. And
Okay.
try and. You just point to the egg that you made.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh!
Nope. No.
Oh no!
So he does 5 damage minus whatever your defense is.
I didn't
He
like
does-
my brother anyway.
He does 2 damage to me.
All right, this is Goomba of the year.
Wow.
Right.
Clearly, he has no honor for the family.
Well, he's super mad that you did that, and now it's your turn.
Yeah, it's my turn, and I'm going to show him honor of his family by throwing his brother back at him.
That's so
That's
A
fucked
bonus
up but
check.
true.
that is so serious.
But true.
That Goomba is
Yeah,
gonna find that
I
throw is
terminate
sick.
dissidents with extreme prejudice.
All right, roll
Yes.
whatever.
So, Can I say that since the egg is a special ability,
Yes.
can I add a certain number of FP to my attack roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Egg aim
You can
is true.
You can power up your egg.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna use 4 FP.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Yikes.
I am a demolitions expert, and I'm gonna aim here
Uh-huh.
so that
Oh, you're gonna try and get
so I can take out the rest of the.
Usually you can't aim for 2 engagements, but you spent 4 FP, so yes.
Yeah. So that's gonna be 4 FP plus my. Was it double my speed to attack, or just
Double
my
your
speed?
speed. Double your
Double
speed.
speed.
Okay,
when-
then,
when
so-
ranged attacks.
8d6.
I see
Alright.
4 successes, 1 reroll.
That's yep.
5 successes. 5 successes.
5
5
successes.
successes.
As the egg flies through the air and explodes in a Goomba-shaped fireball.
Yeah, you get them. How much what's your damage is 6? You do 6 damage to all of
It's
them.
so
You do
harsh,
5
man.
damage to the Koopa.
It just explodes into a cloud that says your brother is dead.
These Goombas are down.
Yeah.
Your brother is asleep.
I lift up my sleeve to reveal a tattoo of Bowser's face, and underneath it says no half measures.
Oh my goodness.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's Steve?
Yeah, Charging Chica. You have you probably have final attack on this guy.
Alright, just the regular attack then.
Uh-huh.
Drop
It's
it.
power d6, right?
Yes, power amount of D6.
Spike that bowling ball.
Oh, you do. You hit.
Goodness.
What's your power? Is
That's 8.
He's done. You're all
made
done.
spare.
You throw him into the lava and he's
Break
very
his
tired.
sunglasses.
Strike him into the lava.
You get the impression that they don't feel like fighting you guys so much anymore.
We're feeling
Half
charitable
of them are
today.
dead.
Rough, rough.
They're burning like ruins over here.
So we were thinking that maybe you guys want your ticket back a little bit.
Oh, I already took that.
Please get out of here.
Okay, have a good day.
Accept our apologies.
Charges
On
for
my
the
on my way past, I leave them some revolutionary literature.
I
I-
just charged for the
You're always
corpses.
so considerate.
And on
Some of
my
them
way
can't.
past, I leave them some literature about the secret observatory in orbit that's watching us all
Yeah.
with the star children.
I tell them education is the best protection. Remember that next time, comrade.
Gosh.
The truth
All
is
right.
out there.
The truth
By
is
the way,
out.
Wolfshirt,
Yeah.
I'm going to
Why are
officially
we all walking
replace.
to the right? Like,
I'm going to
All of them
officially replace my racial thing with absurdly fireproof.
Absurdly fireball proof.
like, it doesn't even make sense how fireproof you are.
Is it the shoes?
It must
What?
be the shoes.
What? This
You
is
made your
where
way.
we- Oh,
Welcome to the boat.
Welcome to you got on the boat. You have a ticket.
Hi, boat.
The captain checks your ticket. And he says, and he kind of comments on how he noticed a whole bunch of fighting going.
it's a nice ticket you beat off of. You took off those
Don't
guys.
say that. Oh, is Scruffy's just swimming alongside?
Yes.
That's
So he doesn't capsize the boat for one thing. Wolfshirt, did you seriously draw a toilet on this map?
There's a toilet on the map.
Well,
Where else are you going to do your business if you're on a
Like,
boat?
you put a whole like kitchen in this thing.
There's a kitchen in the boat.
I would really
Nice
rather
boat.
not think about the biology of any of these things.
Rough, rough.
All sunlight to me. the biology is that 2/3 of the team, their entire sustenance is by taking in light, and then all of their excrement is just breathing out.
I mean, that's true.
Rough.
Why
Yeah,
would you say that?
gotta move to the toilet to breathe out.
So the captain, he lets you onto the boat, and he looks over your ticket, and he says, "Welcome aboard." So, I'm supposed to be taking you somewhere, I took it?
Yes.
Alright, so he starts moving down the river.
Eggplant Kingdom Station.
Charges all over the ship.
Alright.
I
Says-
gotta,
Just
I gotta-
Alright, it'll probably be a while before we get there, so, make yourselves at home, I suppose.
I'm gonna make myself at home by standing right at the prow of the ship and sort of gazing longingly into the distance and imagining like an army behind me.
I have to move the wheel, so if you could not stand right directly where the wheel is, that'd be fine.
Can I stand on his head and just pose like that? Because I do
Well,
have,
son, I've got a...
We're gonna get damaged. He has spikes.
Yeah, I've got spikes, so...
and I have a spike
Spike-
shield badge. I can stand
Do
on his
you?
head as long as I like.
Oh, yeah, you can stand up on his head all day.
That's where you're sleeping tonight.
You curl up adorably on top of the captain's head.
Even the revolution must rest.
Keeps
So,
running all
I'm
over the
gonna
ship.
go to the kitchen and start working on some gadgets that we can use for the kidnapping.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say dinner.
Well, I'm a plant.
So be
Plants
considerate. I have to eat.
You're a
Cook me
piranha
something.
plant, sir. You have a gigantic toothy mouth.
I heard the mention of food, and I have left my bed to come and gain
Well, I mean,
sustenance.
nobody actually said food. That was just a voice of the heavens.
Well, clearly,
You're narrating all of your actions.
Well, I guess my stomach must be talking to me again. That happens quite frequently.
You're gonna head to the kitchen.
Everybody
You
to the
get-
kitchen.
You get the impression that
Let's have a.
I've got to talk strategy with Scruffy.
you guys can chill out here. You can't
Scruffy
rest
lies
to
on his
regain.
cannon.
You can't rest to regain HP. The captain kind of says, "Yeah, the water's a bit too rough to actually get any rest.
Lava's real
Also, the water is
wavy.
lava.
The water is real lava, so.
The boat is on fire and burning down around us.
But nobody says you
Hopefully,
can't.
we'll get there before it's all gone. Anyway, strategy meeting in the kitchen.
Go for it.
Scruffy will look in through the window, probably, I guess.
No, I won't. I
No,
don't care.
somebody's carrying around Scruffy's crayon tail to act as his representative.
Yeah.
I will. I trust Scruffy completely.
I mean, he did make that super high check.
Come on,
So
Scruffy.
There.
Scruffy's your there. That's perfect.
So,
If it's a if it's a strategy meeting, then I immediately reach into one of my saddlebags and bring out a bunch of like miniature soldiers and arrange them on the table.
so we need to. The most important thing is keeping up our cover. We need to make sure that it's not obvious that we're here to cause any trouble. I'm here to perform. As part of the ceremony.
I stealthily hide my bag that says bombs on the side.
Okay, I have a plan, but I obviously need to make a check to communicate it because I can't talk. So I'm gonna make a coolness check
I'm
to
sure you-
communicate my plan.
I'm sure you could spit up something thematically appropriate.
I just want to roll dice.
Go roll dice.
I got 2 successes to communicate
good.
to Perry my plan to disguise me as an artist.
Oh yeah, you want
With
to
a
disguise you as
yeah, put a
yourself.
beret on the tail. And maybe an
I'm
apron.
there as a singing performer.
What
Scruffy,
about
Scruffy is a traveling artist showing off his latest work. Again, all part of the gallery exhibition to go along with the commencement
Scruffy is an
ceremony.
artist and definitely not a giant death ball with a cannon mounted on its head.
He should have another beret on top of his cannon.
This part is gonna have to be hidden behind a canvas or something.
It's hidden behind a sheet. You just put a
This
sheet.
part by which you mean your entire
Now you have
body.
a giant death machine that doesn't know where it's going.
It'll be fine.
Snapjaw,
yeah.
Shell Shock, you're tourists. Sergeant Chica, you're hired.
I'm not a
to-
terrorist. I am a freedom fighter.
Snapjaw, you're a
I
conspiracy
said
theorist.
tourists.
Yes.
Make a smarts check for me.
Okay.
I was invited to the next Mario tennis. That's why I'm there.
Everybody knows that's not true.
Damn it.
It's a little more believable than that, I'm afraid.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
And a reroll. I'm gonna say that's good enough.
And a reroll?
Snapjaw, looking around, just seeing the types of people you've been put in, you don't get the impression that that they hired the best and brightest for this mission.
What?
Just maybe even you probably even swiped a file out of the mouse's cabinet.
Oh, well, obviously.
Too. I mean, definitely. So you kind of get the impression that maybe some higher-ups just came up with some kind of harebrained scheme, and if it fails, they want somebody to blame. So you think that failure would result in some manner of corporal punishment.
So,
Well, I say the princess should not even make it to this ceremony. We need to strike before.
Yeah.
Yes,
she's
absolutely.
going to be before?
Well, she is a visitor to this kingdom, though, right?
Be right back.
She's a visitor. You are in the Mushroom Kingdom.
So-
you're going to the Mushroom Kingdom. There's a train.
Are we going into the main Mushroom Kingdom capital or this town?
No.
So
You're going to an offshoot. It's
so
too far away.
she would probably be held in some sort of hotel in the area.
Yeah, maybe.
So we just
You know-
go in, we just Watergate our way in with the princess,
Watergate your way in.
break the tape on the door, and we will abscond with the princess before she even leaves for the ceremony.